All right, I understand that to a point. There's only so much you can really report on this because my analytical abilities can't really go beyond he's crazy and also a Nazi. But my man over here, yeet. I can't believe this is real. When I first saw this, I thought, "Oh, this is a parody. This is a joke." So I check the Twitter account. It's like, "Oh wait, that looks like a regular pop culture news account." Let me Google and oh, yeah, okay. All right. Kanye West says he now sympathizes with George Floyd's family after losing his Adidas deal. I now know what it feels like to have a knee on my neck. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. West. Ah, God. Absolutely incredible. This might be one of the most messages I've ever seen. One of the most message yet discovered. Truly phenomenal stuff. Anyway, it actually gets quite a bit worse. Speaking with paparazzi, Kanye West also addressed his recent anti-Semitic comments at first saying, "I didn't realize I could be anti-Semitic until I read a definition of anti-Semitism." Thank you, Yi. And then my man Reps Poll over here, when asked if he was walking back his anti-Semitic comments, he held up an image which identified Jewish media executives in Hollywood. So on his phone, he had preloaded one of those like Nazi like meme images where they put a Jewish star next to like literally everyone who's ever breathed next to a Jewish person. I mean I've seen these images before. It's literally like, oh well, this guy's Jewish because his like second wife was briefly married before to like a like it's like it that if you applied the same level of like cross association to Irish people as you did to Jewish people, then all of Hollywood would be Irish. If you did it to all people from Polish descent, everyone in Hollywood would be Polish. It's like if you applied that level of discretion, you would get like every ethnic group as everyone actually, which is actually it's a very progressive future. Anyway, last one, okay. West also told paparazzi his mental health issues were, quote, misdiagnosed by a Jewish doctor that, quote, would have had me on medication. I can't believe the Jews were right again. Because I didn't take the medication, I am able to speak to you guys clearly, clear of thought and transparently. I can't believe, I, I can't believe a Jew tried to dampen the genius of his mind by giving him, I assume, antipsychotics. At the very least, like lithium bicarbonate. Anyway, the funniest thing isn't the actual message; it's the way he said it. Okay, because this is from the interview. Okay, here.
The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of exhaustion, which was misdiagnosed by I'm not going to say what race, what people, doctor, and what hospital, and what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish doctor. The thing about the red hat that drove me to a point of
I can't. It's so. It's flawless comedic timing. Twice in the same paparazzi interview segment. Twice does he nail it with the comedic perfection of a trained comic. It can't be no, it actually cannot be parodied. Why are you laughing? Because it's hysterical. I mean, listen, we're all going to die, okay? You need to find some joy in this on the way out. This is perfect comedic timing. I can't believe.
And what media it went to. We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish.
Look at what he does before. Look at his little arm cross.
We know I can't say that. It was a Jewish.
He even looks away. He's like, I can't say it. All right, I'll tell you. It's like fucking perfect. It's incredible. Man, he's still got it. All my criticisms vanish like that. Thanos snaps them out of existence. Oh my god. Yeah, he has no self-control at all. Absolutely no self-control. It's a cartoon character. Are we talking about Bolsonaro? I'm not going to talk about it if you keep bothering me. We're talking about something else. What do you, stream started 8 minutes ago. I'm talking about one thing. In the next 3 hours and 52 minutes, are you going to talk about another thing? Probably. Possibly. Even. Maybe. Perhaps. It's genuinely phenomenal. Bolsonaro and Kanye, same person, Vaush? Well, you know, it's, Kanye talks the talk, so other people can walk the walk, right? No white supremacist could ever be this ballsy. Oh yeah, speaking of black privilege, dude, holy shit. If somebody was acting like this and they were white, they would have gotten decked. They would have been like Richard Spencer getting punched in the street. Richard Spencer had never said anything like this, and he got punched in the street. I actually don't think he ever said anything as like overtly bad at that point in time as like going death con on Jews or whatever. But he still got decked in the street. Kanye has been far, far, far worse, but you know, it's still like, haha, right? Yeah. No, no, not this explicitly, of course. Internally, Richard Spencer and Kanye's ideologies are like the same, you know? But Richard Spencer made an effort to hide being a Nazi. Kanye didn't. Vaush, the black community continues to hold him accountable for this? Oh, continues to refuse to hold him. No, I disagree. There are plenty of black people who are fed up with Kanye. There are, however, and this is unfortunate, there are, however, a lot of like black people who still see him as the GOAT for his music or for his like racial representation and are not you know, appropriately, you know, criticizing him. Which, to be fair, white people do with like white icons, right? Like there are like sort of neutral white celebrities who will get really bad, and there will be people who will hold on to it or defend without themselves being Nazis. I remember there were a lot of people who defended Mel Gibson, even though they were not themselves anti-Semitic, because it was like that, you know, well, he's done so many cool things and he had a bad day, you know, like that kind of shit, which I'm not defending. I think that's a bad logic, you know, but you know, people are very reluctant to give up on their heroes sometimes. Yeah, he's Braveheart, bro. Yeah. Also, think of how Hollywood supported Roman Polanski. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Though I think the Roman Polanski thing is creepier though, because I feel like all regular people basically like hate Roman Polanski, and it's basically just the blood drinking, adrenochrome chugging like bourgeoisie, you know, who still abide by him. It's just like friends or whatever, you know. It's like friends of Roman Polanski, who and they keep like getting, I don't know. Please ye made Graduation. I never heard Graduation because I don't pay attention to music. Hey, hey. The the only Yeezy song that I know about, because I even listened to that album, the Twisted Musical Dark Twisted Fantasy or whatever, and the only one I remember is Monster, and the only part of Monster that I remember is the part with Nicki Minaj, who is a COVID denier or whatever, vaccine whatever. Please listen to Graduation, maybe.